Hello. Uh, Bloody hell, I'm cold. Hey, Isle. Hey, Sagado. Hey, Terranic. How you all doing? Oh. Let me just pop this over here, do a little bit of this. Make sure I've got the thing open, just so I can see if people do weapon requests. That is important to have. Righty. I believe I want this. Pop that bad boy on. One guard. Woo! Like, that's all I can do, so I can get one guard and that's it. Yep. Lovely. Okay, I'm gonna do however many of these quests, the like urgents, the uncaps, as I can solo here. If it's just one, then that really sucks, and I'll just do the one. I'm gonna do as many of these as I can, and then I will pop open the lobby again to farm the bits and the bobs that I need. Brr. So just gonna solo as many of these Elder Dragons, if I have more than one available. And then good old multiplayer. Good old multi. To farm all my endgame stuff. Because I've got so much to do. So many ranks to get. In charms, I do charms? No, I've got decos and weapons to farm, actually. I don't think I've messed with charms, really. That much. I've done it a few times, but I was pretty happy with one of the ones I've got. It's not perfect, but it's okay. I will attempt to get a better one, but at no point will I ever farm it. Because fuck that. Honestly. Miserable time. It is you. Hello, Mace. Thank you for that. What? That hits like a truck, even with her. Maxed out defense. That's the truth. Kill the lizard. That's the plan, yeah. That is the plan. I'm hoping that my Hunter rank has kept counting, and that I'm gonna be able to do Cammy, Kushala, and Teostra here. I almost certainly don't have enough Hunter rank to do All Mother. So it will be multiple lizards dying. You consider him a lizard. Is a chameleon a lizard? Actually, don't know if that would constitute a lizard or not. Yes? Cool. Here we go. Knowledge. Knowledge obtained. Why do you do this to me? For some reason, it feels like they should be their own category. I don't know why. Maybe it's just because they look fucking weird. You know? When you lose your max potion. Thankfully, he can't do that in this game, I don't think, right? He just steals your spirit meds. And I don't have any anyway, so... He can steal power charm? No. He can only ever steal consumable items, I believe. Right? I believe it was consumables. You're gonna grab a snack, then pound some goblins. Enjoy. I feel like I'm in a very, like, lucky and unlucky situation right now. I'm, like, cursed with a desire to play so many different games all at the same time. Hey! Good shit. I really want to play RuneScape. I really want to get into Master Rank on this. I really want to play Trackmania after yesterday. Somehow, I really want to play Vampire the Masquerade to try a different build. I really wanted to try do like a ranged build where the character's actually like competent at sneaking and stuff. That's in my head as well. I just like just want to play everything right now. Yo, what? It's a good game, Gano. I actually really enjoyed my time with it. I know I may have had my complaints about it here and there, and it may have seemed like I had a negative opinion. I really didn't enjoy that specific one section where my entire build was just like fucked, right? But it was a good game, it was fun. It was very enjoyable, very derpy. Very early 2000s, like I think I phrased it very well when I said it on stream, but I can't remember what I said while I was playing it. Like, it's that type of game that if you play in your childhoods, it formulates your entire, like, you chase it, right? You chase that experience of trying to play that game again later on in your life. Because it's so, like, enjoyable, especially as a child. It's, like, habit forming. Almost. There was just sections where, like, I really hated it. It was a good game. Great game. I'm very glad you made me play it. It was very fun. Good time. It's like Dark Souls 1 a lot, right? I know that seems like a ridiculous comparison, but Dark Souls 1 has parts where I just fucking, like, I wish that game was never made at certain parts of it. But overall, it's still a fucking phenomenal experience. You know, Lost Izalith. They could have just not. It went Lost Izalith. Doesn't mean it wasn't still a great friggin' game up until that point. Portable third is easily replaceable. Nope. It's required to be there. Mandatory. Want to go full firearms? Do you recommend the Torador? Did they have a benefit to it? It's not just a whim. I never do anything on a whim, Mace. If I did shit on a whim, we wouldn't have been playing anything but RuneScape all fucking week, dude. You'll rejoice when hearing the tip I'm about to tell you. Do longer streams. You know, Ein. No. I was tempted this week, though. I'm not gonna lie. I was really tempted this week to do longer streams for a lot of stuff. When I was playing VTMB on Thursday, and I asked Gando how long it was till the ending, and Gando said like 2 hours, I was like, I'm having a lot of fun right now. I could just smash this out. No, no, I can't do that. I shouldn't do that. Hey, Summers, how are you? The relative shortness of the game probably helps. Yeah, it does. Definitely. They have 2 OP disciplines. Oh, they're like personal buffs? Cool. It's been a good fucking gaming week this week, I'm not gonna lie. For me, it's been phenomenal. Well, Frontier was there, I guess. But even in Frontier, me and Gando had that fucking amazing quest. Solo Frontier was there, but then like RuneScape was great. ETMB was good, Trackmania was amazing. Granblue was sleeper hit. I feel like that game's a hidden gem, quite frankly. More Trackmania. It's tempting, I'm not gonna lie. Trackmania's genuinely gonna be such a problem. I don't think Chisel understands what he started. I don't play competitive games anymore because competing against other people tends to just make me feel bad. Competing against myself? Oh, we're in trouble, dude. I don't truly think Chisel comprehends what he started. The danger he's put us all in. You wish there was more options for Barbarian than just throw shit or Paladin smites on crits? Fair. Barbarian gets a rough shake of things. Spike, spike, spike. And a spike, just in case you didn't have enough spikes. Catalina's weird. Catalina was the boob armor lady, right? Red eyes. Yeah. Yeah, playing her was strange. Water, correct, yeah. Friggin' JoJo stand and stuff. You're in a mood right now? What do you mean by a mood? As in, like, you're feeling weird or, like, pissed off? It can mean so many things. She has delay, which feels really weird to you. Yeah, it does, right?
I've been waiting for you. Come back anytime.
It does keep going.
Hello.
Thank fuck for that.
I have a special quest for you.
Okay. So as soon as you have uncapped, it stays uncapped. It just gets capped. Terrible sentence. I'm surprised Trackmania was such a hit in terms of, like, people enjoying it, because it seems like one of those games that would be really frustrating to watch. To be honest. With being like, just do the fucking turn! You dumb piece of shit. You know? Like with the course that I did before. Where I had to go through that other zone instead. For fuck's sake, I can't even. I tried to translate that one, but I couldn't. That was beyond me. Aren't you okay? He's never okay, he's here. Oh, that's not the right thing. Whoopsie. Girahim in Warriors is the same thing, minus the stand. Girahim can toss projectile. The guy you hit with it takes more damage and follow-ups finishes home in. And her base moveset really reminds you of that. Fair enough. Yeah, she's a strange one. Having a strong, otherwise you're fine. Cat run over the keyboard. Dude, the amount of times I've misplaced my fingers by like one key like that, and I'm like, ah, yes, I am stupid. You don't like it because her attacks have no sweep. Right, yes, you can't AoE. You have eyes? Do you look at the keyboard every time you type, Mace? Do you look down? Yes? What do you mean yes, question mark? Are you 80? My mum doesn't even do that. You don't know where your hands are when you don't look? Did you never learn to type without looking on a keyboard? Seriously? Like, genuinely? No? Oh my god, Mace. If on your laptop, on the keys, there should be 2 keys. I believe it's like J and F, yeah. That have little knobbly bits on them. It's so that you can use it to type with the rest of it. Or you do what I do. You just learn where the entire keyboard is based off WSAD. It doesn't help you. I can't believe that. Mace, you're meant to be young. Mace is the real boomer here. Oh my god. The Zuma boomer. Hey, Humanamus. How you doing? How goes, Stalker? Have you slept? After some issues with performance, it's now running better. Good. Yeah, I've heard it's got some performance-based issues. School never even tried to teach you it? Dude, I was never taught how to type, I just learned. You need to upgrade your PC? You never felt the need? Really? Why? You have eyes? But it's so much slower to look. Wait. This makes no sense, mate. Huh? How on earth do you make so many typos when you're looking at your keyboard? Dyslexic? Honestly, it's a genuinely good question at this point. This is blowing my fucking mind, dude. This is blowing my damn mind. It's like your bear hold, WSAD again. Dude, that's cursed as fuck still. Yeah, but you can see that you've mistyped it, so it's so easy to hit backspace and then just start going again. Because you're literally, like, looking at the keys. Dude, the Zuma Boomer. I'm calling you the Zuma Boomer from now on, Mace. You're welcome. Okay, I have a follow-up question. Do you type with the points or the flats of your fingers, Mace? So do you type like that, or do you type like that? You type with your points! You're a 40-year-old man. You're actually 50-year-old. Oh my god, that's so good! The fuck was that noise? What, me going, oh? It was me finding it adorable. You use just your pointer finger, Mace? And your pinky on shift? At least you don't use caps lock. My mum still does that. Caps lock on, press the button, caps lock off. The thumb can do space, but you dislike it. This is amazing. Dude, this is the best day of my life. Hello, Eugene. How are you? You always type like that? Yeah, you're old anyway, though. 19-year-old pretends to be old, man. Why is this the best day? Genuinely, Mace, that's how, like, I shit you not, like, 50-plus-year-old people type. I have never seen anyone below the age of 50 type like that. That's like I've never seen a keyboard in my entire life typing. That is amazing. Oh my god. It's more like 70-year-old shit. I say 50 because that's how my mum types. That's how my dad types, sorry. My mum types semi-normally. That's like typewriter shit, dude. That's fantastic. Well, thank you for that, Mace. That's made my day. That's made my whole day. When was the first time Mace even got a keyboard? The first time they were invented in the prehistoric era, that's when. Hi, Magna. They were first carved into stone, yeah. Legit, because kids grow up with touchscreens and have no idea how to use a controller, much less a keyboard. But you type the same on a touchscreen though. You type with the pads of your hands, not the pointers, right? So it doesn't even make sense for that reason. At least I type with the pads on a touchscreen. They said he got a PC recently, yeah, Cubby, but presumably, like, they use PCs at school, no? Seems like everyone has, define pointer versus pads. Pointers is like this. Pads is like this. It's with your fingerprint instead of with your fingernail. Fingerprint's your pad, fingernail is your pointer. Give me a short sentence, you'll type it with your eyes closed. What's the use every letter in the English thing? The quick brown fox jumps over the... something? Can't remember. The lazy... cat? Don't know. Considering you don't use either, but the space between the nail and the print, pretty closer to pointer than pad. See? You know where the keys are. It's not perfect, but you know where they are. Also, in terms of he only got it recently, he's a youth. It took me like a month and a half from when I had my mobile phone to when you had to press the keys like multiple times for each key, you know? It took me like a month and a half as a kid to figure out how to type with that thing without even looking at it. It doesn't take kids long. To figure out efficient ways to do stuff. 111 was C? Yeah, exactly. You still prefer looking at the keys? It's crazy to me. You could probably still do it because it's in your muscle memory. Yeah, I don't know if I could or not. Probably not, to be honest. Dead. You had such a phone until 2016. Damn! I'm sorry, I like losing my senses. I mean, you don't type with your eyes closed, mate. You use your eyeballs to look at the PC. Because you just know where the keys are. It doesn't feel good. It's just because you're not used to it. But it's so much slower to type while looking at the keys. Which is why it surprised me, because like I said, kids will find the quickest way to be efficient at everything. Crazy to me, man. I never learned that, by the way. What you two were talking about, Commie and Human Harvest. I never learned phone numbers as words. Even though, like, I understand the logic behind it. I never would have understood that. And in fact, now that you've mentioned it, I only just understand what that means whenever I see it in American things. Where it says like, 0400 call me. I never understood that before. Until literally this moment. Huh. Neat. Your oldness isn't typing, it's stubbornness too. Yeah. The Boomer Zoomer. Oh my god, this is such a revelation, man. Oh, cock. Good stuff. Your complaining is very above your age as well, to be fair, actually. Low blow? I mean, it is. It's true. Other people complain all the time. About everything. With always the strongest possible term as well. It's never just like, you know, not above his age. Below his age. Prehistoric. You know, when they're never just like, oh, you know, some of the youths today don't have respect. They're always like, the youth these days, none of them respect anyone. Very interesting. Yeah, Mace Law. Actually a prehistoric being in a 19-year-old's body.
Welcome to the hub. See you later then.
Okay, let me go open this lobby up. Oops. $60 hunter rank to grind, yep. And all of this shit on my wish list. I think I'll be alright. That's your thing. There's your password. Well, I just put it into Nightbot real quick. Have fun with it. I'm sure I will. Ish. They've changed the commands.
Watch the master painter at work.
They look weird. I don't like that. There we go. Bop. If you want to join in, there's your hub code. Still pre-Elder Dragon gear. I suppose technically you can use up to Teostra now, but pre-Elder Dragon's easier to say.
Hello there.
Up to and not including Teostra.
What can I help you with?
Add to wish list the Daora weapon. Rackham's cool. Too bad he doesn't get different attacks for triangle. Yeah, yeah.
Powerful equipment is important, but you want to look good in battle too, right?
Enough shopping and listening to Last Night's music. Time to go out to the big scary shadows. What? Sounds like you're gonna get murdered.
Or an upgrade.
Oh. Cool. Of course, they're Elder Dragons, aren't they? Didn't even consider that.
Leave it to me.
Well, there's another weapon done. Thanks to that.
What can I help you with?
Right, that does not upgrade any further than it currently is. This needs Teostra. So that's all good. Lance. That one's already maxed. There's nothing more there. This needs TO. Need Aberfags. Cool. You probably have. Let's hope no one becomes a zombie. Seems like a good thing to hope for, to be honest.
Have a good look at everything that's on offer. You've got all the time in the world.
Seems like a good thing to hope for.
Come
That no
again?
one becomes undead.
What can I do you for? Just tell me what you need.
What keepers? What? Kashala Blessing? fuck is that? Water and ice attack? Super recovery and heat nullification? Interesting.
Shouldn't rush picking your gear. Take all the time you need.
Intriguing. Mind's Eye 2 and Evade Window. And a slot. Well, shame I don't care about any of this. Alrighty then. What's on the old listy list? Nawa, apparently. Hopefully I can get that from Wallmother. Doombringer Axe? Straight away it's Almudron, huh? Literally the top thing. Yay. Multi, yep. I did the 2 elders I can do, so. Oh, feel free, Sagando, of course. Anyone can join.
Hey, hanging in there? See anything you like?
Of course. Never gonna have a problem with you joining in. It might be a better idea to actually do this by this, so that I farm the things I need the most of. Although that does kind of forget to include the things that I need a very small amount of that are just incredibly rare. Maybe not. It's a Silver Crown Large Chameleos, apparently. What do I need to do for this? Capture it. Break its head.
I've got it.
Carve its tail. Okay.
A special quest has come in for you. Here's the quest list. I wish
Also, should have looked at its weaknesses. Hey, Ramhard. I am doing good, thanks. How are you? Nice. Well, watch it then. Too busy playing Stalker. Oh, I won't. I was about to pop off on the quest, but I will hold off for a moment. Too much Stalker to be played. Ain't no time to watch videos. Ugh. You're doing grand apart from the shit ton of snow you had. I still cannot get snow. Just can't happen for me. You wanted to say you wish you could join, but Granblue doesn't mock you? Like, it's not my fault you're a boomer zoomer, okay? My nose is so cold, it feels like it's running, but it's just cold. It's not yours either. Well, unused party members don't get experience. No, they do. They do get experience. What is the cheeky breaky thing? I've said that a few times now, but I don't understand it due to having not played the games. It's just a stalker meme? Okay. That's why I don't know it. Is it good, by the way, Human Harvest? Like, bar the performance issues, do you think it's worth giving it a go? Because I have Game Pass for like 1 week. When you can look past performance stuff, which can be solved by some mods, then yes. Can you mod Game Pass games as easily? Fucking Almadron doing damage, man. You're at the beginning and it's nostalgic as fuck. Back in the zone feels so good. I noticed something. My partner noticed something when me and them were talking about it this morning. Is Chernobyl spelt different in that universe? Like, is it a different universe, or is it spelt differently in Ukrainian? Because it's spelt Chernobyl, not Chernobyl. It is a language thing? Okay, cool. That's what we assumed, but I was like, maybe it's just they call it a different thing in that universe. For whatever reason, but it is just language. Because it was truly like, it could have been either. You play with Ukrainian voiceovers? Absolutely. I will do the same if I get it. My newfound love in life, experiencing a game in its original language. So much more nuance, so much more feeling. I can read subtitles, that's fine, it's not the end of the world. What, Yuji? The problem was not that I understood what MP meant. I didn't understand your statement as a whole. You've never played it in Rise? Why not? Surprises me. Or did you play through solo like me and you normally do and then just stop? Basically. My apologies. That was painful. Oh, God. Oof. You should play Thank Goodness You're Here then, with the subtitles set to Northern. Is that Northern English, Ramhan? Northern Yorkshire Northern? That's fan-fucking-tastic. I love that. Matt Berry as a voice actor and you adore him. Nice. I really wish I was good at remembering names. I can remember people's voices from where I've heard them before and associate them to the character. And then people are like, yeah, that's real life name. And I'm like, fucking what? They'll be like, he's also, you know, Zuko or whatever. And I'll be like, oh, yeah. Have I seen IT crowd? No. Have not. We found one bug. Mostly consists of texture bug regarding items which are not being displayed correctly. That's kind of annoying, yeah. Hopefully it gets some good patches quickly. We're in the first week. Oh, I don't have any life powders. Sorry, everyone heals so quickly in this game anyway, it doesn't matter. Ugh. Good. search for vacation planners, kind of aiming for the same, not really okay. What? Are you okay, Derelict? I can't pass that sentence. You mean vocation? Is it a vacation? Enjoy the lurk, Ramhard. Weekend leaves you with more questions than answers. Why is that? Oh. You meant a job? Okay, okay. Explaining why you have 2 months of working at a different company and why the hell did you leave? You were not given enough situation, like, specific guidance on what you needed to do. You just had stuff left and then weren't given help. It's not a lie, right? So you had to figure stuff out on your own, which you can do, but you can't work at full capacity when you're also figuring out how to do the job at the same time. Dude, you need to go shopping. Can you not get shopping ordered, usually? Oh, vocation would have worked, Derelict. You type vacation.
Special quest for you.
Which is why I got so confused. Which is why I asked if you meant vocation.
What would you like? Until next time.
Because vacation really threw me off, because that means holiday, right? To go on a holiday or something? To take a vacation? It fucked my brain so hard. The entire rest of it, I was like, you're going on a vacation? But what's that? What? Huh? You're technically on a vacation for an indefinite amount of time. See, that, in that circumstance, doesn't work. Technically, yes, but you will go. That's not really a question. Your foot's better. You fucked up one crutch, but the other one's fine. You fucked up a crutch? They gave you 2 crutches when it's only 1 foot. That's fucky? That surprised me. Germany, I guess. Oh, did you pick the female character base? Those are from the cut in your fight. Oh. Just sparring again on Monday. Good luck. Try not to get hurt. Well, you know, hurt too badly. You're never not going to get hurt in a spar, but you can come away without permanent damage. That's the important bit. Wonder if Chisel's going to be around for Portable Fertilizer. That's just rude. We need to walk from the hospital, not counting the buses. Well, walk? Yeah, it's a struggle. More than anything else, probably. Oh yeah, you're a hammer. I should get away from the head. Sorry. What equipment? If you want to broad stroke it, pre-Elder Dragon high rank. If you want to be more specific, not Teostra, but you can use Kushala and Chameleos. Oh, hello. There's a Diablos there. Gonna poke away at this tail. Whee! Except the gases lance against Gravy is perfect. If you got guard up, even the gases don't matter, right? It's really good for him. In fact, when you've got guard up, the gases are blissful because it's just a massive free damage. Block the first tiny little bit and then just beat the shit out of him for ages. What would you say against Gravios? You playing for you? Mastery points party wide? Yes, they are. Which is why quests and stuff award them. Did you just chuck them all on the protagonist? You can get them so easily, mate, so it's not really a big deal. Perfect dodge sounds based. It's pretty good to get invincibility, yeah. Gonna be really interested to see how much further you are in that game than I am by Thursday, or if you're gonna have dropped it entirely by that point. It's gonna be really, really intriguing. As I've played, what, 10 hours of it now? Also going to be intriguing to see where it put me off, because I might have to end up doing that whole fucking desert again. If I was wrong about the save. Doubt it, though. I'm imagining Gando is doing this for the sake of unlocking Nawa, so I don't think there's going to be a capture or kill reference, but we'll see. Might be worth, I think for a decoration I might need Diablos stuff. Might be worth me doing that Diablos. Because that's one of the quests. Just to help Gando get there. This is the Hunter rank being locked for all of the quests that I'm doing. Kind of sucks for Gando. And I do need Nawa material. Such trust in you. I mean, I'm playing it on Thursday. Today's Saturday, so we got Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday. All of which you have the chance to be entirely distracted by another game that you just get enraptured to. And then you completely forget that Granblue even exists, right? Until I play it again on Thursday, and then you're like, oh yeah, this game exists. That killed you? What? The hell? But Gando's health was way lower than I realized, but it must have been. That was weird. I assume that was Derelict joining the session. Yeah, it was. Very strange. Okay, I've had a little bit of a little bit of a fit. I'm glad that let you in. Imagine you'd be forced to move that way, like side hop sting, side hop sting. Oh, what, like that's all you can do? Do you mean? Like it's just this? That's it? God, that would be annoying. You might need some new armor. It seems like a good idea, yeah? Tigrex is kind of just slapped you. Almudron did as well, right? Kind of just pummeled you into the friggin' floor. Oh, I don't have to do Rampage, just a Ibushi. I was thinking about that earlier. I need some Ibushi parts. I was like, I gotta do a frickin' Rampage to do it. But they added the quest now. Ages ago. There's an event quest to do it, if memory serves. Happy days. You are a high rank. Damn. Big boy rank. Oh, that thing's good. Very nice set. Very nice set.
Welcome.
Handicraft? Yes, please. I need purple Magna Orbs for that? Okay, that's disgusting. Only need one more of those and they're done.
Thank you kindly.
Nice. Handicraft jewel grind back then was mean, yeah.
How can I help you?
Yeah, the fact that so much Kashala stuff is kind of miserable, not gonna lie.
See you later then.
Randa's always wanted to cap Magna. Dude, the cap kill thing when Rise came out was wild. People losing their shit all over the place. I remember that. I distinctly remember that.
I have a special quest for you. May the spirits protect you.
Retrospective, it was kind of fun. I wouldn't know. I remember everyone losing their shit about it, and I remember just being like, this doesn't affect me. Because I only play with people I know. Like, it's kind of, you know when you're just like, watching everything burn, and you're like, huh. Weird. That was me. At that point. Just kind of sitting there like, everyone's really mad, huh? The whole discussion leaned into gambler's superstition kind of territory. I don't know what gambler's superstition is. You don't remember needing it because all of your weapons for Nagakuga? Univa, Eugene, and Gambler. Eugene and Gambler? Maybe? More appropriate? The N was a typo? Oh. Oh. That's so unfortunate. Poor Sagando is taking fucking hits, man. It's such a broad topic with its own traditions in various casino games. Okay. It's like tarot cards and astrology for casino games. You just say some really broad shit that can apply to everyone. What? That's fucking insane. We're really bad at accepting things are just random sometimes, huh? Like human beings as a whole. We're really, really bad at just accepting that there is like no pattern and we don't have control. crazy. It's been so long since I've seen anyone actually use the ride mechanic on the main monster. That was really weird for a moment. I was like, why is it just not moving? Oh shit, it's the ride mechanic. Cool to see someone actually use it. Find those kind of superstitions at all the games. What is the one, if you know it, for poker? Like what I would call normal poker, where you have 2 cards in your hand and 5 cards on the table. It's like, there's 2 types of poker and I don't know which one is which. That to me is poker, but there's like a poker where you have all the cards in your hand and some shit. I don't understand. The 2-card one is Texas Hold'em? Right, okay. That might increase my chance of getting another tail by killing him. That's why I did it. I don't know if it does, I just know it does typically. If you kill a monster, you get less tail chance. I don't know if that got carried over into 5th gen, because obviously you couldn't carve tails at all before that point. Meowsonries are back. Your quests again, do? Did you want quests, Derelict? Because obviously you do have a rotation. And you are free to take it as you wish. You're just tagging along. Okie dokie. Thank you very much for the help then. I appreciate it. I am out of a thing. I'm out of traps. No worries. It's not like you really need to hear the stream that much, right? Most poker superstitions are kind of basic because it's PvP. Oh, that's so funny. It's true, but to hear in a non-game video game sense feels very strange. It is PvP, yes.
At a distant flight lies an island of fire.
Right, yeah. Isn't it more free for all type of PvP? It's essentially card battle royale. Is it though? Is the ring closing in on you running out of money? It sounds more... The ring closing in on you sounds more like an allegory for the debt collectors coming. In terms of a battle royale. I mean, that sounds more like a round-robin tournament format to me, Cubby. More so than Battle Royale, right? Focus essentially on a timer. I mean, essentially, but you can also, like, take forever to make a decision, right? If I recall, in fact, a shitload of people just do that at high poker play. Those fuckers take forever. I had some friends who used to watch it, and it was honestly one of the most boring things I've been subjected to. Please save me. He's gonna pound me into the floor. I can, yeah, but... Flying from isolated landmass to isolated landmass, airship over a sea of clouds reminding you of something. That one game that my friend played when I was a kid that was on like PlayStation 2 that I can't remember the name of, but it seemed really cool. Same. Same. Xenoblade 2 dipstick. I don't know enough about Xenoblade. I didn't even know they flew in that game. I thought they were on a boat. Airships? Well, I didn't know that. Or just now. I mean, you said like the intro and a little bit past the intro when they're on a fucking boat. Other games mentioned like Blackjack. I don't know what craps is. Roulette, I know. Slots. I mean, slots is just pull a lever, right? Never even heard of Pai Gao in my life. Use player versus casino, aka PvE. So weird. PVC piping? Craps is a game with 2 dice where hitting a 7 is bad for you. The statistically most common result from 2 dice. Is it like roulette, but with dice, basically? You pick a number. 7 sucks. How is 7 statistically the most common? Because it can be made in the most number of ways on 2 dice. 5 and 2, 2 and 5, 1 and 6, 6 and 1, 4 and 3, 3 and 4. Whereas if you go up and down even one number, you can't do all those combinations anymore. Dude, every time I think 7 being bad for you, it just makes me want to play Catan. So now you made me want to play Catan, Cubby, god damn it. No, unlucky, Mace. Unlucky. Not lucky. Can I explain why 777's a jackpot? Because it's a different fucking game. That's why. The game keeps a track of how many times you've died per save file. Ooh, I like that. That number is going to be high. Is there money in Stalker? Human Harvest? Or is it like bullets and money? Yours is at 4 after 3 hours. Oh god. There's a couple of different netting rules and traps. Essentially, if you're the one rolling 2d6, you want to hit 7 or 11. It counts as your win. 2, 3, or 11, the casino wins. Every other number rolled before the first winning or losing number is the point you can bet being rolled. Okay, I don't understand that for sure. Past games still had ruble as currency, now it's called cups or something. I guess you meant 2, 3, and 12 because you put 11 on the previous one. You can't. You and all the casino can't also both win at the same time, so I gotcha. Maybe I'll give that a download later then. Because it is something I really want to play. Because I assume your money is like... Oh, I already looked this morning, Human Harvest. I was upset. I assume your money is, like, persistent. Assuming you get it back to a safe house style thing. Forgive the comparison. Is it kind of Tarkov-y? But, like, obviously it's all on one big map. No. Okay. Perhaps interesting, the betting rules get really complicated. Never really been overly interested in gambling, to be honest. I like poker. But I more like poker as just like... hang out with your friends for a bit.
How's it going? Looking for something new or an upgrade?
And then, you know, there's a little bit of, like, interesting stuff going on. And then at the end of the night, if, say, there's 5 of you, you might go home with, like, £5 or something. And if you lose, like, £1. Oh, well. Not the end of the world, you know?
Come again. Oh.
Do you want to post your Nawa, Gado? Because I believe you have it now. For my quest, because I need Nawa bits. And I want to get you above Hunter rank 7, because it fucking sucks that you're still below it. Like... frustrating. I feel frustrated for you that none of this is counting, you know? Think you on. Apparently. Hello, Jordan. It's very kind of you to say. A good bar table companion? I don't know about that one. Because, I'm not really much of a drinker, so... Don't know if I'd be very good there, but... Thank you very much for the kind words. I hope you prosper as well. You have a wonderful existence. You deserve one for all of your unrelenting kindness. Companion, not rival. If I've seen one of the Ocean's heist movies, I might have seen craps. No, I've not seen any of the Ocean's heist movies. Don't let my partner hear that. Shenanigans have been found, Summers. Good. I would be a scary drunk, do you think, Mace?
My king.
Time to clip and DM TD. You can't DM TD. On Discord? Yeah, she got her DMs off. Apparently Mage Hand can drink potions, so it's just the potion of heal strength. Mage Hand can yeet people, that's amazing. Does it get reset every time you summon it though? After monsters like Narcocos, Delamida, and Xeno, Narb was a bit underwhelming in your opinion compared to other base game monsters. I think Rise and Sunbreak have the weakest endgame monsters. I have to agree. Geismagorm's incredibly weak as well. The like story monsters. It doesn't mean the fights are bad necessarily. It's just comparative to other things, right? They're a bit underwhelming. Narcocos was a boring fight in your opinion? 100% agreed. Narcocos is a really boring fight, but the spectacle is there. Nawa doesn't feel particularly incredibly spectacle-y, but it's much more of a fight, so I appreciate it more in that regard. But from a spectacle perspective, I think it kind of fails. All Mother's better. In that regard. Zoro was impressive as a mountain, but the fight's as fun as watching paint dry. Yeah, exactly. Definitely. Honestly, I actually never ran into that problem, even with AT Zora. He only ever hit the barrier once for me when I did it with a friend. Just me and one friend. We just won without even trying. I guess we just accidentally flinched him every time you were meant to flinch him. So it was like, did they even change anything about this fight when we did it? I mean, there is scaling it though in Worlds, so you wouldn't have thought that would be that much of a problem necessarily. I guess it's because you're hitting separate parts, which causes more flinches is more of the issue in that one. Yeah, only ever did AT thingy a single time. Have no desire to ever do it again either. Oh, yeah, get underneath them. Not above them. Were there no 3 to 4 minute Fatalis before player run? Isn't the speediest way to kill Fatalis solo? Technically? It's like 2 minutes long, right? I think almost all of the fastest times are actually solo in Worlds. As far as I was aware. Due to consistency. Nice. Tie break. Just noticed the tail, yeah. It doesn't, not a lot really comes off. It's a bit of an unfortunate trend of the games getting more and more underwhelming tail cuts in recent times. In some ways now it feels like an advanced Goldian in content. Really? Nawa, to me, maybe it's just because I have a bit of a maybe unfairly negative opinion over this game's development. It always, Nawa and Ibushi were like, we have a Matsu skeleton, we might as well reuse it. To me. Was always my take. Like a lot of other things in this game, it just felt reused. Almost specifically from GU. Ah, that's all over the place though, right? That's so... like, almost universally typical. I never even thought about it, to be honest. Kind of wish for Molten to be in the game. I'm really happy he's not, to be honest, based on what they did to Lucent Nagakuga. I am glad that Molten might get to come back in a game that actually remakes Molten Nagakuga rather than just gives him fresh graphics and then makes them exactly the same. Bar one move or so. Sorry, yeah. Is Lucent a bad fight? It just doesn't... You know how Raging Brachydios was kind of just Brachydios, but he's powered up almost all the time, essentially? Like, he was the same fight. Lucent Nagakuga in Free U always very much feels like it's Nagakuga with poison. It doesn't feel like its own fight, in my opinion. It's Nagakuga with tail poison. You know? That's something that this game does not remedy. They give him a frontier move. They make him high def. And then they give him like one extra move where he goes invisible. That's it. They don't use the invisibility really well. They don't have like a phase shift or anything. It's not a terrible fight by any stretch of the imagination. It's still alright. Still a good fight, but when you look at what Raging Brachydios was compared to what Lucent Nagakuga is, it's a fucking disaster. Blinking? I think it's from blinking, yeah. I'm not sure though, because I've never fought blinking myself. I just have to go after what other people tell me. On that one.
Thanks.
Your quests, Sagado. You used to beat the hell out of a GBA game? Hmm? You're Marion to Metroidvania, you picked Castlevania, oh, sorry, complete the hell out of it? Nice. Not mine? No, that was my quest. I wanted to do Nawa, because I need Nawa materials, and I just got you to do your urgent instead of me posting the event quest. Because it makes more sense for you to do the urgent than me to post the event, right? Because I need these spark sacks for this iron ore for guards. Castlevanias, like, the old Castlevanias are really, really good as well, right, Jordan? From what I understand. I've never played them myself, but the way people talk about them is if they are just really, really well-made games. There definitely might be some bias there from people, but hey. This kind of sucks for the horns. And I don't really want to farm Magnamulo. So maybe I won't get the handicraft jewels, to be honest. The speed at which my hunter rank is going up, it doesn't seem like it's going to be necessary. You've been binging the Grand Blue VOD, Fredo? The first Link attack gave you goosebumps? Nice. That game is so fun. How are you, Fredo? Dude, it's such a struggle at the moment with just wanting to play like a million different things. It's just not, it's not okay. Oh, Sagando's going for the Sonoga, I think. Don't know. No, Sagando's coming over here. Okay. I really like the Link slowdown. I really like that. I hope I find another character that I enjoy. Because I'm enjoying the dual blading small man. Great fun. I want someone else. Because it feels like a lot of his stuff is very based around hitting counters well. I'm not very good at that, so... Like, I might just end up sticking to him. I can't find anyone else, but yeah. I just have to learn how to get good. You don't try to get the tickets. Oh, they're like 3 extra characters at the bottom? Yeah. I can't remember if Creamy said you can get them or if they were paid for. Ugh. This quest is great for me, by the way. I need to do both of these guys. Would be a bummer if they made it like Destiny DLC. I don't know what that means, to be honest. I've not played it. That's not true, actually. I did play it for about an hour, and then I got bored. I can't remember if that was Destiny 1 or Destiny 2. I remember it was on a free weekend. Or it was just free. Good job, memory. That was a long time ago at this point. It's been years. Base game free, 90% of the content items are gated behind paid DLCs that have the game price a full game price tag each. Oh my god. Miserable. About the sounds? Can you give me a tip about that? The sounds? What do you mean the sounds? I literally don't even know what you mean. If that's an in-game thing, if you're talking about Stalker, then I genuinely don't even know what mechanic you are referring to. I know nothing about Stalker. It is pure, it's fully a, like, blind... I'm gonna run straight into an anomaly and die, because I know that anomalies are a thing, but I don't know anything about them. Prepared about the sound volume of the weather? Oh, in that regard, right. Is it fucking loud? I don't know whether I should play it or not, man. I'm very torn. Give it a try. Yeah, well, the problem isn't, like, I'm pretty damn sure I'm gonna like it. That's not the concern, right? I'm wondering if I should try it now while I have a chance to play it and enjoy my time with it, or if I should not play it now and wait for the inevitable future, at which point it probably gets redeemed and then I have to play it anyway. Because I'm pretty sure you have already expressed interest towards that. And then that will be a truly, like, fresh, blind, I'll have no idea what's going on playthrough, right? Which might be a little bit more enjoyable to watch me just run head first into an anomaly. Because I have no idea what the fuck's going on. Yeah, see, that makes me think I should hold off on it. See what happens. Because then it can be blind, right? Because I'm like 99% sure I'm gonna be. If it holds to the things that the Stalker franchise that I am aware of holds to, of just like good gunplay. It is brutal in terms of how hard it is. The AI is like good. Yeah, my concern there is I am under the impression that it's not exactly the most enterable franchise from its earlier entries, shall we say. It doesn't really set you up for success. And I don't want to end up not liking it because I'm just like, I literally cannot figure out how to play this fucking game, you know? Not even just like it's hard or anything like that, but just I literally don't know how to play. Shadow open up a clear sky. So let's go to a more story base. The freedom of exploration, but there's a red line you follow. Interesting. I don't want to do that. Get out of here. Go away. Nothing to do with that fucking mechanic. I'm really confused now. Are the first 3 games, are those the trilogy? Okay. So the trilogy is story based. Yeah, yeah. I get what you mean. Maybe I should play Tarkov again. You loved it and you love it still. So for your early days of the franchise you can't get enough of, yeah. It's got a very, like, it's sort of like Vampire the Masquerade in a way. Where it's got that very formative experience in it, I feel like. If you played it when you were young, it's you're searching for it. Something with the same vibes, the same, like, design and feelings and stuff. Thanks for the hunts. Thank you very much for the hunts. Appreciate your help, Derelict.
Leave it to me.
I'd have to apologize for going. You gotta go, right?
Thanks.
You gotta go. Look at that. 40 across the board. Boom. I'm gonna play some Switch X because I haven't played it for frickin' ages because I was making all the weapons 40. Right. Daora? Rathian. I'd rather do a Rathian before a Daora.
Special quest is coming for you.
I actually don't even know if Gando can do Daora. Might be able to if I post it.
I wish you luck.
Don't know how that works. Did I know about a ninja sword and bludgeoneer combo? I believe someone mentioned it relatively recently, yes. It just has a lot of yellow, right? Or something? A lot of green or a lot of yellow? Why you want to buy the book Roadside Picnic, which Stalker and other stuff's based on? Nice. And how the game performs? Cool. I think I'll probably hold off playing it then. To be honest, if it's gonna get redeemed at some point, but like for sure, I will hold off so that I can have fresh experience. You know, start the quest state, sure thing. I can be a complete freshie to the zone. I've never really been a bludgeoneer person, to be honest. Teradek. Never really been a bludgeoneer player. I'm usually more obsessed with having sharpness as high as I feasibly can. Well, in this game, yeah, but it works in other games. In GU, it works on a lot of weapons, right? On Gamoth, I believe, and other stuff. Cancel. As soon as the game performs well to the point it's playable without much issue. Wait, it's not gonna be until next September anyway, when games become redeemable again, right? So it really should be fixed by then. It all hopes. Or you can fix it with mods by then. Like fully fix it with mods by then. Imagine someone gets a jackpot and redeems a whole year worth of JRPGs. Why would you say that, Fredo? Why? Why would you do that? You haven't given up the plan of making me a JRPG streamer. You probably should. You probably should. He's on his way to redeem all the other speeder plates. I don't know if he would survive that, Mace. Just play Frontier, you won't have any time in a year. I'm good. Frontier's coming to an end for me. Not forever, but I need a break. I need a break. I can't do it anymore. Everything just feels so hopeless every time I make progress. Everything feels so useless. That's what you felt, yeah. It's like you put all of this effort in and all this work in. And you overcome this absolutely massive fucking mountain. That's inescapably tall and you can't see the top of it. And then you get to the next point of the game, and then you look up and you realize the next peak is twice as large as the one as you just climbed. And it's just... it's so crushing after a little bit. It's nice that there's always like another step at the same time. You know there's going to be something to do. There is more to experience, but there's only so much I can take without a break. You need to finally get HR6 Teradek. You got 2 more keys. That it? Damn. Very nice. Very nice. Took you forever to kill some monsters. I can imagine. Good luck in HR6. It's something else. There are a few monsters which I think are maybe harder to learn early on. HR6 is harder than a good chunk of early G. Naga to upgrade its armor to max. Naga's a toughie, yeah. The exotic. The exotics are quite hard. That armor piece is disgusting, though. Straight evasion +2. For 1 piece of armor. Absolutely filthy. You want Urigan armor for his skills to upgrade Jagana? What does Urigan have? I actually don't know. Ammo combiner? Okay. It's really weird. I guess they all can't make a ton of sense. The more bullets you can make, the more bullets you can shoot. Of course. Exactly what I would expect from Urigan. Neat skill though. Very helpful skill. For a gunner, for sure. If you're one ammo type focus like Pierce or something like that, right? That's incredibly powerful. Easy peasy. Whew. Oh god. Ugh. It's freaking cold. You don't like that guy calling you unworthy? It's only gonna take him 90 seconds though, mate.
Welcome.
Our friendship will be your end. The least threatening thing you could possibly say in any situation ever. uh. They don't know that, Mace. Just like you here, listener. The power of friendship will carry me to victory. Just get punched in the face. Friendship.
I have a special quest for you. Here's the quest list. Come back anytime.
You'll sure as shit find out. I think you'll find what he's gonna find out is what kills him is the power of incredible violence, Mace. I don't know if he's gonna figure out how shit to do with friendship.
Special quest has come in for you.
Because it never really has anything to do with friendship. Always got more to do with the fact that you just became really good at killing people. Weirdly. Strange one, that. No, that's not what I want to do. I want to do Daora.
I have a special quest for you. I wish you luck.
that trope so much. Even though I understand it's meant to be like wholesome or whatever. Gonna kill him twice. I don't know if resurrection's possible, but good luck. Unless he becomes playable, then we're gonna be buds. God, I really hope that doesn't happen. Dude, I've never been pumped to play so many different games at the same time before. It's a weird one. For me. Oh my god, stop. Careful. I mean, I don't know who you're playing, so... Sort of Eos? Yeah. Oh, I stopped playing him by that point, I think. So I don't know what it even looked like, to be honest. Didn't I? Was it blue? I mean, the sword was blue. I suppose, yeah? Just after the wind boss? Isn't that where you get the character token right after the wind boss? I'm pretty sure you get it after that point, so I don't know if I ever played him. I got that sword, but I don't know if I ever played with it. I think Lady gives it to you at that point. The parrot. always bites quicker than I think he's gonna. Right after the Linkleria? Yeah, that's when you get the character token. So I got the sword because you get it in the cutscene, but I don't think I ever used it. He's in the group because he has to be, right? But I think he might even be the character that has the highest damage because of that weapon, actually. If I remember correctly. In terms of pure, like, raw damage number, I think it's the highest. Oh, come on. You pain in the ass. Well, there goes his wings. Which is nice, I'm not gonna lie. Don't know if I'm going to be able to get this tail off. It's a little bit too high. Oh, okay. No. Just went for one. Most of just kind of shit with switchbacks compared to Lance and Dual Blades. The turn on that move is crazy. Even at close range. Kashala's got a lot of tracking, man, in this game. Good old copy-paste Magnamalo. You already know who you're getting. Who's that? Namaya? Was that the cow? Cow lady? Can't recall. Cow? She's got horns. Is it katana? Oh, really? I don't think I really looked for any of them for anything other than dual blades, and that was mostly just for the meme. More so than anything else, because I just always end up playing dual blades in every game. Last time you were playing, you used the Fire Girl with the halberd. Was that? The one whose only bit of character that I can currently pull to mind is that she was basically wearing a bikini or just a bra for her top clothing. Red hair. Trying to remember based on character art, but I can't. I don't know them well enough. I'm just trying to recall what I remember from them in the list. I remember Cow Lady. The three coloured hair archetype Prince boys. Cow Lady. I already said. Alchemist Child. Old Man Child. Alchemist Child is legit nightmare fuel. It's a shame because I really like that character's moveset. Tactical versatility is incredibly nice that they have. I just hate the trope of like we put this insert however old person into a literal child's body, so like technically if you want to justify things that you should not be justifying, maybe it's a little bit more reasonable now. Weirdly, a thing that seems to mostly only happen in Japanese media. That I've seen personally. It was, yeah, Fire Bikini Lady. Right, okay. Yeah, the females' costumes in that game are kind of shit, to be honest, unfortunately. I think Cow Lady is the only one who's got a relatively reasonable costume, from what I saw. And that's because they were too busy giving her size 7,000 tits instead. I mean, the males aren't much better, so... maybe less revealing costumes, but they're, like, the most stereotypical... archetypical, like... handsome hot prince as an advisor. Handsome failed prince. Handsome sad boy. Big man with abs. It's the same, right? Probably hell to shop for? Yeah. Those things are the size where you just learn how to make your own clothes, man. Because you ain't finding anything in medieval magic time that's gonna fit you. Hey, Mike. How are you? You would bring both the girl and the guy with the assault rifle. Sadly, they have the same element. Oh yeah, Rakan. He is also a fireman, yeah. Handsome scoundrel, by the way. Archetype. Isn't our Maya just, like, incredibly shy as well, by the way? Just out of interest. Just thinking about how all the characters are very archetypical. It seems like they would make her kind of shy. To some degree. You don't even know what we're talking about? Granblue. Granblue Fantasy, the game I was playing yesterday in the morning. Pass. It's a great game. She looks like the emotionless big sister type. She kind of seemed like if you put glasses on her, she would be the stereotypical, like, breasts larger than the sun. Don't talk to me, I'm a precious little cucumber, and if I touch something wrong, I'm going to implode. Incredibly shy character. That then somehow is also, like, the world's best fighter. Don't worry about it.
Welcome. So, what can I help you with?
But they have to have glasses for that, so... She doesn't have glasses. The game is great, but it rubs you the wrong way. Why does it rub you the wrong way? Out of interest?
I got everything you need. Just tell me what you need. Leave it to me. Thanks.
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with archetypes, but hey. Archetypes are there for a reason. But they're there to be built upon, and you don't have to like some of them, right? Your quest, Gado? That is a cool sword, dang. This one? The Rathian one? Or the Daora one? Because they're both really good. Yeah, Kushala Swax is good. It's good. Ran out of Sunbreak, waiting to fight for strikes. Waiting to get to Valstrikes. I want to max out all of my higher rank weapons before I move on up to Master. You can hear disdain in my voice. For what? Shala? There's no disdain in my voice? I don't think so, anyway. If there was, it wasn't meant to be there.
Nature is a battlefield.
Likes children as she tends to cuddle those younger. She's the big sister. Okay, okay. They've cracked out the pedophile character, so now they need to crack out the incest character. I see. I see. Does it state if she has any sisters or brothers? No, but it's there so you can pretend. Reasons to like Basil, he's a little guy and he fucked up for 2 grades. Yeah, little, he's massive. There is no Kushala Swaxton world? No. There is not. I think they added it here. Because I think they gave Kushala NTO weapons for everything in this game, maybe? Can't recall. sworn Kush had a Swaxon GE. It might do, I don't remember. World has a fuckload of problems like that, right? It's hardly the first time that's popped up. World's weapons are a travesty, honestly. The designs, anyway. The weapons themselves, they're good. Designs are all over the fucking shop. Weapons that should be there aren't, and designs that should not be the way they are the way they are. That did play a big part in you quitting World, yeah. Don't blame you. It does get better the further into the game you go, but it never goes away. Arguably, at certain points it gets worse with Iceborne. Fucking chicken wing Brachydios dual blades. Is it Glavenus' great sword that's just dog shit? I think so. A lot of dumb stuff like that. World has its fair share of problems. Has its fair share. I was going to say what game doesn't, which is very true, but more appropriately what Monster Hunter game doesn't. They've all got their fair share of problems. It's never really been a franchise without tumultuous shit going on in every single game, right? Every game has its problems, yeah. Exactly. Back to watching Parsuckster. Have fun hunting, thanks, Fredo. Enjoy Past Me. Guy's a dick. Past Me? He's an arsehole. I hope you enjoy the VOD from yesterday where I was just tired as fuck. Towards the end of it, I was so quiet, I feel like. During, Grand Blue. Oh, I forgot to do the friggin' Meowcenaries. Oh look, B52. Yep, he's here. As much as you hate him, his armor's cool looking. His armor is very good looking, yeah. To B36? One of your favorite bombers? I don't know that one. Sorry to say. That's a lot of engines. That's a lot of fucking engines. He's a silly little guy. That doesn't surprise me in the slightest, honestly. I don't really know any bombers. Or like specialized purpose bombers. I have very little knowledge of planes outside of, like, Ace Combat, so... Messerschmitt I've heard before. Was it the Harrier that had Veto? I always liked those just because they had Veto, which is cool to me. The A10. Fucking A10, man. The A10's one of those plays that I just don't want to like it, but I kind of have to. I have to respect the fact that it's just a pile of shit. But it's so resilient. You're more of a tank boy? I don't really know much about military vehicles in general. The only thing I know about tanks is Fear the Tiger. And that's outdated information, to say the least. As much as the Tiger was fit, it wasn't reliable and it's slow. Dude, show me one piece of military equipment that is actually reliable. Everyone's always like, it's not reliable. Nothing's fucking reliable in the military. Like, it might work, but it's always got something, you know? There's always something. Because everything's built to be as cheap as possible while still being functional, because it's war, and that's kind of what you have to do, right? The Stug? What the fuck is a Stug? Stug. If your tracks and your engine are crap. Wasn't that something to do with, like, at least specifically with the tracks? Maybe with the engine? In terms of when the Panzer kind of became like a full-on possibility to be heavily produced. Germany was kind of a bit fucked on resources at that point, right? And had some brain drain going on as well. The Panzer, the Tiger, sorry. Don't know why I said Panzer. You could kind of take that point to be indicative of the entire end of the war, I think. Tube Harvest?
Which quest would you like?
Not as much as Germany would have liked.
Good luck out there.
Just about any of it's shit, right? I have no idea who that is. I assume they're a weapons producer. But it is also a tank. Oh. Oh god, fucking drama in the tank industry. Christ. You can't avoid that shit anyway, can you? In the Ukraine? Oh, it's been a while since I've heard that one. Been a little bit since I've heard that one. Just Ukraine, isn't it? Though? At least in common parlance in English, it's just called Ukraine. I've seen that word too many times in like a brief period and now it just looks wrong. It's so annoying when that happens. Fair enough. Don't really care that much about stuff anywhere. Nah, they shouldn't suffer. Not the countries as a whole. They shouldn't suffer. It's not the country's fault. In a lot of cases, right? It's the leaders. The individuals aren't to blame. They fucked themselves up with the narrative they created. They did, yeah. They really, really did. I wonder if I have a higher Amber Fang chance here if I capture. Should be? Yeah, it would make sense. Just thinking he's probably gonna be capturable soon. Because we should be dealing a lot of damage. These weapons are very post-barrier. To screw over people with Stalker? Hell yeah. I'm gonna capture first and then find out afterwards. If this was a good idea. Yep. No, actually, it's better carve. Oh, I got kicked out of the menu. That's unfortunate. I think it was better carve chance there anyway, by 1%. I thought I was immune to knockbacks. I'm surprised that got me. Sagado's explosions are too powerful. I didn't get any at all, even from the face break. Rude. Time enough, you think, for a piece of wood? Hello, Kribby. You gonna keep leveling it up now? Definitely is. I am just going to run to the loo real quick. Be right back. Hello. That was good timing. Sit back down. Right as the quest popped. That's an awkward one. In terms of elemental, Gossarag and Monkey. Goss is obviously fire and then thunder. And you are weak to ice. If I go with this, it's got more affinity and sharpness anyway, so hopefully that makes up for the damage. Did the capes give you any benefit, Crimmy, or are they purely visual, like, look at me, I'm leveled? Just to look pretty? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Each upgrade adds an extra section to the bottom. Oh, that's cool. It doesn't replace it, it just expands upon it. I like that. I saw someone the other day. Like, I mentioned this to my partner, but I don't know if I mentioned it on stream. I saw someone called, like, Fishing Pete or something. Fishing Willy. And they were, like, level 40 something, and they were fishing level 40 fish. I'm like, this is the only thing you have levels in. And that's wonderful. They know their niche, and they're owning it. Deadlock replays were not meant to be played at 16 times speed. Does it cause them to freak out? Goss, one of those creatures who just has an attack that hits too hard for Sagando to survive. Oh. I did not get that until you said that, Mace. Disconnect between woodcutter and Panther levels to some type of wood is really whack. Yeah, there's a thing with fishing and cooking with that as well. Obviously it might not be as pronounced as it is with later levels like you're in, where it's probably much worse, but like, you can fish rocky eels at level 16 fishing, but you need level 22 to actually cook them. That's a pretty big disparity for that early in the game, you know? Rugged Populace, 43 Carpenter, but 53 Woodcutter? Yeah. Really strange to be that way around as well, right? The raw resource part is harder than the refined resource? By 10 levels? That's a lot of experience. Like a 43 car, but you're trying to get 53 woodcutting. Yeah. Awkward. It's honestly probably worth actually doing this. Because we've got to kill both of these guys anyway. Oops, wrong way. Inventory of Rugged Juniper is 5,800 experience. Jesus. That's a lot. But I suppose you're at a very late level in that regard, right? Compared to what I would expect at my level. Boopity doobie sneezing. Oh my god. I'm having an aneurysm apparently. Poor boy. At the point where you need 35,000 experience per level. Christ. What? Now imagine that, but agility in RuneScape. I mean, by the time you needed like 35 per level, 35,000 per level, I think it'd be at like level 40-ish or so. No, probably even higher than that, maybe like level 50-ish. So at least numerically, level-wise, you're halfway there. Even if experience-ly you're not, you know? What level woodcutting are you, Crimmy? 52, if you're trying to get 53, potentially? There's 500 levels in Brighter Shore Space. So Crimmy is a tenth of the way there. Tomato sauce for spaghetti, the acid reflux cometh, yeah. Experience-wise, you're under 1%, yep. God, you're getting mad. Why is that? Died. Ah, okay. Kahooms to the zone. %1 to 500 is around level 180. That's the type of thing that's really stopping me from wanting to play that game at the moment, to be honest. That's why I haven't touched it in a few days. This hurts me. RuneScape seems so bad now, Mace. With its measly 100 levels. They're both made by the same terrible people. Hey, Beast Jam. I don't know if that's true, actually. 2% around level 203. Much quicker. Yeah, because it builds off itself, right? How much experience is the gap between 499 and 500? That's a good question. Has anyone got a 500 yet? You don't know. Yeah, I remember you mentioning that the formula had been figured out. I wonder how long it's going to take for a RuneLite type client to appear. Or like a mod that allows you to see experience an hour and all that sorts of stuff. I wouldn't be surprised if it already exists. Really? Does he not want it to be that way? It does seem like it's meant to be a lot more casual. I don't know what that is, Ruby. Playing multiple accounts at the same time. To be fair, that is psychotic. It's very common in old school rule school. It's also very psychotic there. Old school rune school, I think I just said, by the way. Why on earth multi-boxing, by the way? That's such a weird term for like playing multiple characters. At the same time. That is the worst reason. They could have called it so many cooler things. They went with that? It's just upsetting. It's just upsetting. Could call it rotting storage. Cooper doesn't have fleas anymore. Good for Cooper. Only one in the household to not have fleas. Very proud of Cooper. Good job, buddy. Made a rule against it for like 3 days after early access started. People weren't doing it already, were they? Playing multiple characters at the same time. Nice. In a game that had been out for 3 fucking days.
So, what can I help you with?
Dude, that's ridiculous. But why? You haven't even played the fucking game yet. You're already gonna run multiple characters at the same time in a game where there's no, like, reason to? It's just silly. Enjoy it. Just, like, take your time, you know? Don't start sweating before the game's even out yet, for Christ's sake. It's an early access. I forgot Rise release? What do you mean I forgot Rise release? All I remember about Rise release is not having fun. People were shitting on it before it even came out. What? How? No, I didn't forget that, Mike. I never knew that because I don't pay attention to the internet. It was too weeb. Because world, that's clearly not the reason. That's just you trying to get a jab in at world. Don't be mean. It was too weeb. They were angry it was bright colors and Japanese themed. Okay. Thank you very much for the hunts, Sagando. I appreciate it very much. The gritty... What part of world is gritty? It looks more realistic. It's not gritty at all. That's insane. Regardless, people are fucking idiots. That's why I don't pay attention to shit that people talk about when games come out. Because they're morons. I will be back with more of this tomorrow. My inner hatred for humanity escaped a slight bit there. My apologies. You can see when that will be on that link there. I will be taking a brief little break here, though. Afterwards, I will be back with Def, Monster Hunter Portable Third, multiplayer. So I will see you for that in just a second. I'll be around 5-10-ish minutes. Be right back. That's the wrong screen.